Well, I'll be damned, ladies and gentlemen. Look at Bobbbaaaay with that iced up ears. Your boy got his ear pierced today on Father's Day. It's been a long time coming. I wanted to get my ears pierced way back when I was a kid. And funny story, but my mother had my doctor tell me that because I was allergic to penicillin, I could not get my ears pierced. And so I never did. And I thought about it for a long time. And then I finally, at 24 years young, I said, yo, I need to get my ears pierced. Saw somebody in the gym on Friday. It's now Sunday. And I said, screw it. Went in there, declares, all little kids are running around like, Mom, Dad, can I get my ears pierced? And I'm just that 24-year-old dude just like, yeah, I'm here to get my ears pierced. So I got them pierced and it feels great. Look at that. B.O.B. coming in hot this summer. Watch out. Journey Part 27. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your man, your favorite bearded man, Bobbbaaaay. We're in the back of the content crib. We got the weights. We got everything chilling. A little basketball action going. We actually just lost the ball, went over this wall, and now it's in our neighbors. And I'm not going to go knock on the neighbor's door because it's Father's Day, and I don't want to bother the guy. Look at the past week. On Monday, we actually started Inside the Vision. It's a new blog series with Ben Justice. He's out in the Midwest, Illinois. He's now going to be writing for Purpose in the Youth. So this is pretty dope to now step into a whole blog section. And essentially what he's going to be doing is what I'm doing on the podcast, but in a blog form. He's going to be interviewing people that he's interested in that are young entrepreneurs, photographers, artists, DJs. It does not matter. He's going to be writing up their stories and just interviewing people. I got connected with Ben probably about 6 months ago. He had tagged me in a post that he wrote about like top podcasts that he was listening to. And I saw my name. He tagged me. He was like, yo, you're one of the podcasts that I listen to. And I was stoked. Saw that he was a really good writer. Stayed in contact with him. Had this idea to start like this whole blog section of the podcast because I know people like to read instead of listening sometimes. So we got that fired up. Inside the Vision. The first series was put out this Monday. It'll be a weekly blog every Monday morning, brand new series. So I'm pretty stoked about that. More content on the way. Now we're building out and having a team of people. We got Ben on the writing up blogs. We got Kirk who does a lot of my visuals. So slowly but surely we're starting to build out this team, ladies and gentlemen. The bearded man has got the bearded team, except both of these guys don't have a beard. So fellas, if you're watching, we're gonna have to get that beard going. We'll talk about it later. Fast forward, then on Wednesday, another new series, Groupisode for Purpose in the Youth came out. That's gonna be a brand new Purpose in the Youth series. So it's still under Purpose in the Youth podcast. And what this is gonna be is essentially a series where groups of people come in. It might be previous guests. Maybe it's gonna be guests that have never been on the podcast. I'm gonna bring in a couple of people and talk to them about one subject. It could be anything. This first one was called Welcome to Los Angeles, and it was about the process of moving out to LA and why we moved out here. It was all three previous guests for the podcast. Nathan Acorn, George Samuels. Well, Nathan Acorn, who's a fashion designer, clothing manufacturer. You got George Samuels, who's an actor, model, and just all around creative. And then you got Dylan Reese, the recording artist. Three of these, all four of us are from the 413 Western Massachusetts. Stand up, and we all moved out to LA. So I thought a first good part of this series would be us sitting down talking about that process moving to LA, because I know a lot of people are interested in actually moving out there, and I got a lot of good feedback and I'm stoked about it. I don't know if this is going to be a weekly podcast. It won't be a weekly podcast, but it's going to be one of those series that in the beginning it'll either be a groupisode or an episode. The groups podcasts aren't going to come out all that often. It takes a lot more work to get multiple people in on the right time, and scheduling is going to be tough, but that was the first step into a whole new series. Then you got episode 91 that's going to be coming out this week. So we're starting to push out more content, folks. I mean, I'd love to get to a point where I'm putting out 5 different podcasts a week, and we're gonna get there. It's just, you know, it takes a little bit of slow growth. I mean, you're looking at almost 2 years in August of being on this entire podcast project, and I'm just bringing on Kirk as a visual. I'm just bringing on Ben as a blogger. So it's quick how fast that flew by, but at the same time, I'm stoked to finally get something like a team and people that can really start pushing the brand and getting the brand out there. And then the rest of the week, got a podcast recorded, episode 91, that's coming out this upcoming week. And then we crushed on through these Uber streets. Oh, look at that airflow, folks. Look at that. Yep, nice and cool. About to hit the Uber streets. Got a message earlier from them today saying I was driving too fast. I don't know what they're talking about. Let's do it. 12:02, ladies and gentlemen. That's 12 hours. Almost 12 hours out here slaying the streets. Oh, you need a ride? Oh, you need a ride? Yeah, let's stretch out the arms while we wait for the bus. A little left arm stretch, you know what I mean? A little Friday action. What's up, brother? We're pulling out the Rolls Royce for the boys tonight on the Saturday Night Prowl. Sick, bro. I'm out here in a Ford Fusion. Get at me. Yo, I just picked up somebody at Diddy's crib. Holy shit. This guy, man, wow. Diddy, you got a nice crib, bro, and I love my job. Shout out to Uber. This shit is great. Been locking in a good amount of podcasts to set myself up. I'm gonna be going back to Massachusetts mid-July. I got a wedding to go to. That's when Dylan Reese's tour fires up on the East Coast, which I'll be joining him for a couple dates. I'm not sure exactly how many or which, but that'll be dope. And we're cruising on through with content. I'm excited for what's to come. These guests that I'm kind of lining up right now, super dope stories. And yeah, everything's going good. Sunday right now, it's Father's Day. Wish I was home to spend time with my father. Shout out to the Birdman. If you see this, he was episode 33 of the podcast, Daniel Birdman Hobart. He's been a very important role model for me to getting me to where I am today, so I appreciate everything you've done for me and Alyssa, Dad. I love you. And yeah, it's the summertime. Like I said, Bobbbaaaay, the Floss and Iron Man coming in hot. And that's all I really gotta say, folks. Just, I hope you guys are chasing your dreams. I hope you guys are waking up with a fire under your ass to keep working towards that passion, to keep putting in the hours to do the thing you wanna do. We got the dog next door starting to fire up the barks because he's fired up off life too. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, everything's going good. I got no complaints. Just hustling and grinding and just happy with where I'm at and just that continuous grind, staying positive, putting in the work, not complaining, making the sacrifices and just doing what I gotta do. So that's all I really gotta say for this week, folks. Thank you for tuning into the content. As you already know, like, comment, subscribe, that whole shit bang, and we'll keep you up to speed. That bearded content is always coming. I got plenty more on the way. You guys have a great week. Stay positive, stay humble, keep doing your thing, and we'll catch you next week on the next journey. See you. Peace.